Hi, good morning. This is Stephanie Jeffries of Renewed Perspective Coaching, and welcome to Sunday Gratefulness. Today, I am grateful that I know that it's okay not to be okay. I have did this Sunday Gratefulness before, but listen, we have had so many suicides. We have had so many people suffering from depression and anxiety, and that is a part of life. But it is okay to say that you are not okay. It is okay to say that you are not okay. One of the things I think is the problem is that people are comparing themselves with people that they see on social media and on Instagram and Facebook and all these different things. And so what you don't know is the hell that people are going through behind the scenes. So you just see this perfect life and you see all these relationships and you see things are great and you see, but what you don't see is you don't see the fact that people are getting their behind beat behind the scene. What you don't see is that people are barely making it and starving behind the scenes because what they're doing is they're putting their best foot forward. Listen to me when I say this. It is okay not to be okay. So many people are killing themselves, and anytime you ask them, are they okay? They say that they're okay. You have people in your life who are very silent about their pain, who are scared of being judged. I am a very strong person. And so it is very hard for me to tell a person that it was at one time very hard for me to tell a person that I'm not okay. What I realized is that when I told people that I wasn't okay, they didn't know how to handle it. You know why? Because I was the strong person. I was the person that everybody came to when they were having a problem. So when I wasn't okay, I didn't know how to tell a person that I wasn't okay. I felt like I was letting people down when I told them that I wasn't okay. Listen, it is okay not to be okay. But what it is not okay to do is to suffer in silence. We don't all have people in our lives that we can go and talk to. I get it. I understand it. And listen, I journaled and I was disappointed when I tried to go to people and tell them that I wasn't okay, because people used to say, well, you're strong and you'll get past it and this is just a season. I understand that. I understand that prayer is a magnificent tool that you can use. But when you don't know where to start in prayer, it is a very difficult thing to go to God, because one of the things that you understand is that, listen, if God knew me, then why would he let me suffer like this? He knows the things that I've gone through. He knows the things that I've been through. We have people that are killing themselves because they don't have anybody to talk to. And let me say this, if somebody has entrusted you, and I'm trying not to get angry, if somebody has entrusted you with a secret or something that is private to them, you don't have the right to share that with somebody else. You don't have the right to expose them, because that is why people are killing themselves. That is why people are struggling, because as soon as they go and tell somebody that something is wrong, you call everybody that you know and share it. It is not your story to tell. I have survived a lot in private, and I have been surrounded by people who are laughing in my face and who are acting like they could that they will be there to help me, and they're just there to listen. And actually they were just looking for another story to share with their friends. And you know how I knew that they were looking for another story to share? Because they were telling me people business that I didn't even know. It is okay not to be okay. Please hear me when I say this. It is okay not to be okay. If you commit suicide, and I know, listen, I've been to the point where I felt like that when my mom died, I felt like that was my only option to stop the pain. But I listened to T.D. Jakes a couple weeks ago, and I'm going to put his sermon in the link below. I realized that here I am trying to stop the pain of the past, but I would be killing my future. There are so many options for people to call when you're suicidal, and talking to your family may not be the best option, because they're like, oh, well, you done did this before. So you may have to find someone else that you can confide in. I don't care if you have to go to a bar and not drink, but sit there and talk to the bartender who doesn't know you, who doesn't know you, who won't judge you, who is just there to listen. but please find somebody to talk to. But one of the things I need you to admit to yourself, that it is okay not to be okay. If you have anyone in your life this week or in any day forward that is not the same, who is acting different and who has become withdrawn and they're normally not that way, please pay attention to them, because people are silently crying out for help. I've been in the room with a crowd of people and I felt like I was screaming at the top of my lungs and no one heard me. I felt like I was drowning in the sea of emotions that I couldn't rescue myself from. It is okay not to be okay. Please love on the people that you have in your life. And I want you to do that intentionally, because people are taking their lives. People are acting out in ways that we never even imagined, because they don't feel loved, they don't feel accepted, and they don't feel like it's okay for them not to be okay. But today I am telling you, it is okay not to be okay. But it is not okay to suffer in silence when there's someone that needs you to be here, so that they can love on you, and so that you can understand that tomorrow is another day and things have the potential to get better. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this gratefulness journey. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, because even if you're not suffering, you don't know if somebody that you love is suffering, and they're suffering in silence. Have a blessed day.